Congratulations, फादर-इन-लॉ बनने वाले हैं यार।
हाँ, कुछ जल्दी नहीं हो रहा।
आपको एक्टिंग के रोल में ना खौफनाक कैरेक्टर्स कहीं ऐसे
एक तो मुझे समझ नहीं आता लोग मुझे हमेशा विलेन की तरह क्यों देखते हैं।
हाँ, क्यों? क्या बात है?
मुझे नहीं
स्टीरियोटाइप हो रहे
मालूम,
हो।
मैं स्टीरियोटाइप हो रहा। सब लोग मुझे विलेन देखते हैं, सब लोग मतलब ऐसा खौफनाक सा आदमी देखते हैं, क्या करते हैं पता नहीं। सर एक्टर नहीं मिल रहा, आप कर लो। मैं कहता तू ढूंढ, मैं नहीं करूँगा। सर प्लीज कर लो। वो करते रहते, फिर लास्ट मोमेंट तक, अब शूटिंग में 4 दिन रह गए, सर कर लो। फिर हो जाता है, फिर ठीक है चलो कर लेता हूँ। सेक्स इज अ 3 letter word which is very 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 offensive to people.
When you see content on OTT,
Yeah.
there is a lot of this 3-letter word happening when it's not even required.
Yeah, because they use it as titillation,
Ah.
but they don't want to do real conversation around it.
We won't see your friend Karan Johar type of cinema from you.
I can't make it. I'll be doing injustice to myself and the film and the stars.
If there was an your biography, what would it be called?
I would not want a autobiography. I'm the most dangerous person to do autobiography. For the same reason, I have no filter.
For all film-related interviews, reviews and content, please like and subscribe to Pooja Talwar. You can also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram.
मैं झुकता नहीं, जैसे आपने बोला ना, जिस लिहाज से मेरे को अमरीश पुरी साहब याद आ गए थे।
वो तो I think वो is my director's tribute to पुष्पा। मैं झुकेगा नहीं।
बट आप झुकने वाले में से हो भी नहीं वैसे।
नहीं मैं झुकता हूँ, बिल्कुल झुकता हूँ, ऐसा नहीं है। हाँ मतलब मैं अथॉरिटी के सामने नहीं झुकता हूँ। हाँ लेकिन मैं जिसको इज्जत करता हूँ उसके सामने झुकता हूँ, और जिसको प्यार करता हूँ उसके सामने भी झुकता हूँ।
चलो इसमें है ना, मुझे डराया मत करो, मैं डर जाता हूँ। वैसे हो आप, डर जाते हो?
रियल लाइफ में नहीं, इसमें हाँ।
What takes actually to scare Anurag Kashyap?
हाँ बहुत सिंपल है, हर आदमी की वीकनेस होती है।
हाँ।
मतलब his close and loved ones are my weaknesses. My daughter or like anybody who's you care about is a weakness. So उधर vulnerable हो जाता आदमी।
And you just spoke about your daughter. Many congratulations, father-in-law बनने वाले हैं यार।
हाँ, कुछ जल्दी नहीं हो रहा।
But now being an actor, what is it like? आपके वैसे कोई actors की तरह वो हैं? Vanities या you know?
नहीं, I think I'm a very, when I act I become cranky. Like I'm as a director, people love me on the set because I'm very calm and peaceful and everything. As an actor, I get cranky because I don't know how to sit in a van and wait for my shot, because I'm so used to being on the job.
But does the director in you come in when?
Yes. That's why I do try to not be there on the set when I'm not required. It comes in. It takes a lot of time to curb it. So if I'm familiar, like in this case, I'm familiar with the director. He was my assistant. So I had this need to go and tell him and protect him, and we have to curb this need. It's like the same thing, ना? अपने बच्चे को लेकर जो होता है ना कि बेटा मैं बताऊँ लाइफ में क्या करना चाहिए. You have to shut up. You have to let them do it.
But जैसे आपको एक्टिंग के रोल में ना खौफनाक कैरेक्टर्स कहीं ऐसे.
एक तो मुझे समझ नहीं आता लोग मुझे हमेशा विलेन की तरह क्यों देखते हैं.
हाँ क्यों? क्या बात है?
मुझे नहीं मालूम. मैं स्टीरियोटाइप हो रहा. सब लोग मुझे विलेन देखते हैं. सब लोग मतलब ऐसा खौफनाक सा आदमी देखते हैं. क्या करते हैं पता नहीं. जो भी है.
But are you enjoying this phase as an actor, or do you prefer being behind the camera?
I prefer being a filmmaker any day. 24 hours I can be on a set as a filmmaker.
How did they convince you then to do this?
Emotional blackmail.
कैसे करते हैं अनुराग कश्यप को emotional blackmail?
मेरा assistant है. He knows me well. हाँ, so he comes and says, sir, actor नहीं मिल रहा, आप कर लो. मैं कहता तू ढूंढ, मैं नहीं करूँगा. सर प्लीज कर लो. वो करते रहते, फिर लास्ट मोमेंट तक, अब शूटिंग में 4 दिन रह गए, सर कर लो. फिर हो जाता है, फिर ठीक है चलो कर लेता हूँ.
यारों का यार ना, you're one of those.
नहीं, वो बहुत प्रॉब्लम साइड है मेरा. उसको मैं खत्म कर रहा हूँ. काट दिया मैंने. अपना एनजीओ चैरिटी बंद कर दिया.
अच्छा. So, but now coming to this film, I remember you had said when you did Sacred Games, nobody wanted to, the community. I mean, it's great that they're getting representation. I was happy to see Trinetra. I think she's a beautiful looking woman in Made in Heaven. But when you were casting for Cuckoo, which Kubra did,
उस समय nobody wanted to, because you know the people we reached out to, they said we have spent a lifetime. Now finally I am who I am. And I don't want people to know that I'm a trans or whatever it is, and you have to respect that decision. Because the world was very different pre-pandemic and post-pandemic. The world was very different just 6 years ago.
No,
There's a lot of conversation that has started since,
Yeah.
of representation and
Yeah.
everything. So it's now happening, and because of Trinetra and because of Ivanka, a lot of people are finding courage to come out and be themselves. Because I've started getting texts from actors who want to act.
Yeah, because recently we saw Sushmita,
Yeah.
Sadashiv Amrapurkar did, you remember?
Maharani, yeah.
Hamarani and all that. But then when Chandigarh Kare Ashiki came, a lot of people said that why weren't we cast? Like, I remember Sushant had said, why wasn't I cast instead of Vani playing that character?
Yeah.
Do you think that we'll suddenly have members of the community being represented in narratives?
Absolutely, I think hoga. Oh, hoga. But some people will definitely do it. I know for sure there's a series being made where they're only casting from the members of the community.
Do you think the audience is also becoming receptive? Because तब आपको फिर नाम चाहिए होते हैं ना नंबरों के लिए.
हाँ, वो बजट के लिए चाहिए होता है, बट सीरीज में आई थिंक इजियर है. बट ऑडियंसेस रिसेप्टिव होंगी ना. ऑडियंस ने चंडीगढ़ करे आशिकी नहीं देखी. They got uncomfortable watching that film.
What do you think actually was like? Because
no, it's such a great film. I love Chandigarh Kare Aashiki, and I think Vani Kapoor's performance is one of the finest that I saw in that film. Like, it really was a very good film. But just people get uncomfortable. People, for me, my personal experience, people got uncomfortable in the opening scene of Manmarziyan. Like somebody said that लड़का लड़की कमरे में पकड़े जाते हैं और भाई लड़के को घर तक दरवाजे तक छोड़ के आता है. तो हमारी कंडीशनिंग ऐसी है. हमारी कंडीशनिंग ऐसी है कि सेक्स इज सच अ हॉर वर्ड. एनीथिंग दैट रिवॉल्व्स अराउंड दैट, वो कॉन्वर्सेशन भी नहीं करना, बात भी नहीं करनी. किसी बात करो तो वो झुका, as if they pretend as if they didn't hear it, or they get upset.
Yeah.
So sex is a 3-letter word, which is very, very, very offensive to people.
But then when you see content on OTT, there is a lot of this 3-letter word happening when it's not even required.
Yeah, because they use it as titillation. But they don't want to do real conversation around it. They'll use it as an advertisement or like a lure or a signboard to attract people to make money. But they will not talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. Abhi ek film aa rahi na, thank you for coming.
I know.
I'm loving the campaign and the posters.
जाएंगे लोग जरूर देखने.
100% जाएंगे. सब अकेले जाते हैं. ऐसी फिल्म में सब अकेले जाते हैं, प्रिटेंड करते हैं किसी ने देखा तो नहीं टेल्स.
You remember back in the day, you had Dada Konkan and his double.
सब अकेले जाते थे.
हाँ.
और सबसे ज़्यादा सिंगल टिकट बिकते थे. फैमिली जाती नहीं थी और सबसे बड़ी हिट्स होती थी.
Exactly. But do you, for somebody who's also like in his narratives kind of questions society and its hypocrisy, you think, have we taken steps in the right direction or we have to wait for another 100 years?
हम लोग हिपोक्रेट रहेंगे. जेनेटिकली हम लोग हिपोक्रेट हैं. हम लोग हमेशा रहेंगे.
चलो हड्डी में आती हूँ. What was it about this story? If I ask you.
Oh, script though I read long time back, because from the time he wrote the first draft, so I always thought this world is incredible, but I don't know this world. I would ask him like, how do you know this world? He'd done a lot of research and things, and it's what the world he's created is also fictional, but it's a very dark world that he's created in it.
And do you think people are going to be receptive to this world?
I don't know. I will have to see. I have also not seen the final film.
And talking about Nawaz, what do you make of his transformation?
He's brilliant in this film. He's outstanding in this film.
And I also want to ask you as a director, I know you said something very interesting in an interview that stars come to you कि मेरे लिए देवटी बना, मेरे लिए बना. They want what they want to be seen in, not wanting to take risks. Because I remember when Devdi was...
Everybody knows what's best for me, except me.
So
that's what they say. Tell me, he says, you're stupid. You're like, you can do this. You can make so much money. You can,
But how does it work with you? Because economics versus...
No, it's not like that. I came here to make a film. Okay? There was a time I succumbed to it. Everybody would come and tell you, like, without stars, you're doing this. With stars, imagine what will you do? And that's where the tide turned the other way. The slide started. With star comes expectations. With stars comes... You can't play around with the image. You have to cater to their fan base. I don't know how to do that.
And if one sees, sorry, I'm like, even No Smoking had a star. Even Bombay Velvet had a star. That didn't work out. Rather, when you had...
Because, you have to cater to the fan base. I'm saying if you're working with a star, you have to cater to their fan base because otherwise they cancel you. And my film got cancelled because I was making my own film. I was not catering to anybody's fan base or expectations.
Do you actually think of this fan base, which I feel who are way more stronger than the critics and the real voices?
Absolutely. They are way more stronger, and they will immediately reject you. So and all stars are made by fans, and fans are like fanatics. Fans come from fanatics. So, they are fanatics.
So cinema process, ये सब क्या है फिर?
वो सी हम लोग का है ही नहीं ऐसा. ये आप फिर भी कर सकते हो बाहर. There is no such thing.
हाँ.
Right, so you have more freedom and actors also play around. हमारे यहाँ we are driven by hero worshipping.
Do you think that's changing now or no?
No.
I thought OTT had upended the
OTT
star
system. No, it has not upended the star system. Stars will remain stars.
कुछ भी कर ले.
Stars will remain stars, but OTT has thrown up new OTT stars. OTT has equalized the game in the sense that a good actor can also are getting better roles and better pay checks, and they're thriving. A Pankaj Tripathi can lead a film. Nawazuddin leads a film often. A lot of Rajkumar Rao has almost been accepted by and appropriated by mainstream. Those things have happened. Those are good things.
But what about the stars who try to do something different and go into
Unke
art
saath,
house?
see, the thing is with stars like Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, they cannot ignore their fan base. I'm saying even when they experiment or they play around, they think a lot because their fan base, when they get upset, they react very strongly.
There's a fan and Zero and Tubelight mein dekha.
Yeah. They go after everyone. Tubelight के बाद देखो Salman Khan fans went after Kabir Khan. Director को भी गाली देते हैं सबको. मतलब I've suffered it. I've seen it. So it's very difficult.
That's why you don't cast big stars.
I get very scared. I get very scared when a star is fine. Like a good actor, star is fine. But stars that have massive.
So who would you call a good actor star in this current lot that you would want to work with?
Ranbir Kapoor, Ranveer Singh are actor stars. Yeah. But I'm saying, when cast correct, look at a Rocky Rani Prem Kahani. It's like it works so well. But I can't do that. I love that film. But if given a chance tomorrow, I can't do that. I have to be very honest to myself. It has taken me a lot to realize that I don't want to tread in that area.
So we won't see your friend Karan Johar type of cinema from you.
I can't make it. I'll be doing injustice to myself and the film and the stars. I can't do it. See, I can expand my own limits within my zone, but only to a certain amount.
Ji.
Right? And in that, only when I have a script like that. I might have a script or two like that. तो उसमें मैं जहाँ तक जा सकता हूँ जाऊँगा. लेकिन उसके अलावा बाकी स्क्रिप्ट्स में नहीं है इतना स्कोप.
So now let's go back in time. I recall the first time I met you, वाराणसी, वाटर की शूटिंग हो रही थी. पिंक पन्नों में आप स्क्रिप्ट लिख रहे थे और फेंके जा रहे थे पेपर्स. तब फिर 5, which we still hope. What would you want to tell that young boy sitting in that hotel room who was writing draft?
मैं तो अभी आज की विजडम लेके अगर मैं पास्ट में जाऊं तो आई थिंक माय लाइफ वुड शेप आउट डिफरेंटली.
क्या बोलोगे उसको वैसे अगर बोल सको तो? इफ वी गो बैक टाइम ट्रैवल.
हाँ, चुपचाप अपनी फिल्म बना बस. और टेल दैट पर्सन सिर्फ अपनी फिल्म बनाते रहे एक के बाद एक और बाकी सब घुसना ही नहीं. मतलब उस समय जो जोश था कि ये बदल देंगे वो बदल देंगे.
बट यू डिड दैट नो.
वो ऑर्गेनिकली होता है. वो आप जानबूझ के नहीं करते हो. लेकिन वो जो जोश में मैंने काफी एनर्जी खर्च की है. वो होना था, वो हो गया. और वो हुआ कैसे? मेरे करने से नहीं हुआ. मेरे फिल्म बनाने से और भी लोगों के फिल्म बनाने से बहुत सारे फिल्म मेकर्स एक साथ एक टाइम ऐसा आया. हाँ. जब दिवाकर भी फिल्म बनाया था, विशाल जी भी फिल्म बनाया, सब बना रहे थे, तो कलेक्टिवली हो गया. सी इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट हमारे करने से हुआ. तो वो जो अननेसेसरी एनर्जी वेस्ट की ना ट्राई करने में और लोग इकट्ठा करने में और वो एक मूवमेंट बने, वो पॉइंटलेस था. वो बहुत टाइम वेस्ट था.
You think the movement actually has given birth to what we are seeing now?
No, but it's also given birth to lots of monsters and lots of things. In the sense, it's not really it did not fructify that in the way that it
Where
should
do you
have.
think we went wrong then?
We became our own demons. बाहर से थोड़ी ना आता है कोई, हम खुद ही जानवर बन जाते हैं, हम खुद ही मॉन्स्टर्स बन जाते हैं, हम खुद ही जरूरत से ज्यादा बड़े हो जाते हैं, एम्बिशियस हो जाते हैं, हमारे एम्बिशंस ही हमें खत्म करते हैं.
An interesting point there. But sometimes do you regret about Panch? Because I remember.
No,
when
I
you-
don't regret about पांच. I in the sense,
कभी होगी release?
I think उसका वो टाइम चला गया अभी.
कितने सालों के बाद आ जाती है?
हाँ, नहीं वो टाइम चला गया. नहीं वो बिकॉज आई थिंक वो मेरे हाथ में नहीं है ना, मैं प्रोड्यूसर नहीं था. बट आई थिंक अगर उस समय की फाइट सोच समझ के करेक्ट तरह से लड़ी होती तो उसी समय आ गई होती. 2003 तक आ जानी चाहिए थी फिल्म. 2003 में ही आ जानी चाहिए थी फिल्म, बिकॉज सेंसर से तो निकल ही गई थी. लेकिन उसके बाद बाकी चीजों में फंस गई और हम लोग भी लड़ते रहे फालतू चीजों से.
No regrets. Actually, part of your journey. Something you don't want to
Actually,
really experience.
life is where I'm at. I wouldn't be here if things were not exactly the way they were. Yes, there are regrets. But one regret definitely is I never paid attention or focused on money. And because of which, when you reach a certain age and you realize, okay, it is also important.
जी.
कुछ ज़्यादा ही charitable था मैं. So I think those are things I have to change, and I'm changing, and to keep track of it. And this is, one doesn't want to create an empire or something, but there should be just like enough in life.
No, I get where you're coming from, but it's your career. It's been an interesting journey, and also the thing, you're so vocal and you speak your mind.
No, that I can't help it. I was born with no filters, so actually उसका कुछ कर नहीं सकता हूँ.
But in a way, but do your friends like advise you, saying like,
I
"ये
am
क्या
all
बोल
the
दिया
time.
यार?"
All the time. Everybody says, यार थोड़ा तो फिल्टर रखा कर, हर चीज बोलना जरूरी नहीं होता. सब लोग बोलते हैं मुझे, और मैं भी अवेयर हूँ, ऐसा नहीं है, लेकिन बस नहीं होता फिर वो.
क्या करूँ, resist कंट्रोल नहीं किया जाता.
हाँ, मतलब वो चेहरे पे दिख जाता है. मतलब मैं छुपा भी नहीं सकता हूँ, मेरे चेहरे पे दिख जाता है.
No, but it's also interesting. Also, I want to ask you, as a filmmaker who's got audience to the theaters, like Man Marcia was huge. I remember it was but now there's also OTT, and people are thinking pan India is a word which is actually a business. I just feel we are.
No, pan India is something that is used by few individuals to sell it to distributors. The idea of it is sold to the people, and the monetary benefit goes to very few to it.
Yeah, but we are also
It doesn't
copying the
benefit them.
formula now.
It becomes a formula. It is a formula. So what happens is the gullible financiers and people who are use that formula which is sold to them, and then they fall for it. But the monetary benefit goes to very few, and in the end the industry suffers because the amount of money that goes down the drain, and out of 10, 1 works, if it works.
True, because that's what happened when Slumdog Millionaire became big. Everyone had similar narratives. Now everyone wants to make larger than life. It might not work with you.
No, I'm saying along with KGF and everything, everybody is trying to do that, and so many have come and gone.
Do you think the industry needs recalibration?
No, कुछ नहीं कर सकता. See, हर आदमी का अपना है ना बिजनेस. कोई क्यों किस लिए कर रहा है, फिर वो अपने आप को खुद ही संभाल लेंगे. Because if you look at it, these are very same people who have been in the industry for 20-30 years, and they know अब ये ट्रेंड चल रहा है, they'll cash on this trend, then they will cash on the next trend. They are constant. Those producers are constant. What is not constant is स्टार आएगा, खत्म हो जाएगा, वो खत्म कर देंगे ओवर एक्सप्लॉइट करके, नया आ जाएगा. स्टार्स चेंज हो जाएंगे, डायरेक्टर्स चेंज हो जाएंगे, सब कुछ चेंज हो जाएगा. जो कांस्टेंट है वो कांस्टेंट रहेगा. वो पैसा जो लोग बनाते हैं वो बनाते रहेंगे. उनको वो स्मार्ट है.
Absolutely. So अब नेक्स्ट एक्टिंग गिग कौन सा है आपका?
मेरा भी 3 तमिल फिल्म आ रहा है इस साल.
अरे वाह, उसमें भी खौफनाक इंसान.
उसमें देखना.
वाह मैन. अब डायरेक्टर अनुराग का सरफेस.
नहीं, अब डायरेक्टर में कैनेडी है. उसके बाद मैं दिसंबर ऑनवर्ड्स आई विल बी शूटिंग, डायरेक्टिंग. दिसंबर ऑनवर्ड्स.
Tell us a bit or nothing.
नहीं, there are lots of things happening, being written. क्या शुरू होगा मालूम नहीं. I think तब तक कैनेडी भी आ जानी चाहिए.
Wow. If you were to adapt a book, which one would it be in this current situation?
In this current
situation, Kafkaesque situation.
अरे मुझे मालूम है, बहुत सारी किताबें हैं. मतलब मैगन एबर्ट है. There was a book I read by Lisa Taddeo. I even wrote to her. That's already being made.
Oh.
The graphic novel that I loved, that David Fincher's already made, which will come on Netflix in October. सब अच्छी चीजें सब बन जाती हैं.
So if there was a
मेरे हाथ में आती है.
oh आ जाएंगी. If there was your biography, what would it be called?
I would not want a autobiography. I'll never write one, and I will not. I'm the most dangerous person to do autobiography. For the same reason, I have no filter.
No filter will be the name.
नहीं, no filter is also problematic because see, बहुत टाइम लगता है रियलाइज करना. यार मैं सब कुछ बोलना जरूरी नहीं है, लेकिन मैं बोल भी दूंगा, और उसमें क्या है, बहुत सारे लोगों को भी तो हर्ट करता है, ऑफेंड करता है, जो मुझे नहीं करना चाहिए. मेरा कोई हक नहीं बनता. Everybody has their own privacy and things like that. So
What people वो होता है ना एक phase when you say sorry.
हाँ,
गलती हो गई.
I'm not the person to do autobiography. मैं नहीं कर सकता.
Anyways, lovely chatting with you. Enjoyed your Amrish Puri-ness in this.
Yes, thank you.
मैं डर
I
जाता हूँ.
hope it works for Akshat
It will.
and for Nawaz.
Of course it will. मैं डर जाता हूँ. आप डरने वालों में से तो नहीं है. So keep that झंडा flying high. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
If you've liked this interview, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram.